Friends, today we'll start another important subjects of commerce curriculum. This is called economics. Economics is a very vast subject. We deal with economics everyday life. Government is dealing with their economic activities to improve our activities and our standard of living. First, we will give the introduction of economics. What is economics? First, from where the word economics derived. This is called two words from Greek. Greek two words the economics has derived. One is oikos, which means household, and another is numerous, means management. So what is the meaning of economics? First, we deals with the household activities and their management. It is the starting of economics. Then there are so many different types of definition. Professor Keynes and the father of economics, Adam Smith. Adam Smith, we regarded him as the father of economics. He is the father of wealth science. Adam Smith, John Maynard Keynes, Professor Samuelson, they are Professor Robinson, the scarcity management, the economics, Professor Robinson. These are the world famous economists. In India also we have two Nobel laureates, Amartya Sen and Abhijit Bandyopadhyay. The two are brilliant economics. Professor Sen has given the poverty economics. In the very young age, he has achieved the economic activities and the renownedness in the Indian economy and world economy. And now we'll one by one we'll give the definition of economics. We'll discuss the definitions of economics. Different great economists has defined economics in their way. We have so many definitions of economics. First, we will start from the father of economics, Professor Adam Smith. Adam Smith has described economics as a science of wealth. His definition is known as wealth definition. He is the first one who defined economics. Before that, mankind don't know what is economics. Nobody has told there is a subject they have introduced by Professor Adam Smith. So he is regarded as the father of economics. Economics as a science of wealth. He defined economics as a science of wealth. What is wealth? Wealth is the money, the capital. We can create wealth by the economics. From that point of view, Professor Adam Smith has described economics. Another great renowned economist, Professor Alfred Marshall. He is defined economics as a welfare economics. Welfare, his definition is known as welfare definition. Alfred Marshall told a study of mankind in the ordinary business of life is known as economics. What is ordinary mankind? Mankind is the life. We are ordinarily renowned for his definition, business of life. We have so many business activities we are doing, that ordinary business of life, whatever mankind is doing, is the welfare. This is known as Alfred Marshall's welfare definition. Another, Professor Lionel Robbins. From one point of view, he told us the scarcity of definition. His definition is renowned as a scarcity definition. According to him, economics studies human behavior as a relationship between ends and scarce means which have alternative uses. Economics studies human behavior as a relationship between ends and scarce means. What is scarce means? Finance, capital. These are scarce. This is non-unlimited. A body or individual or a industry invest capital which may use in different manufacturing plants. They can use in service industry, they can use in manufacturing plant. So this has alternative uses, what Professor Lionel Robbins has described. But if we use that properly, that we can achieve maximum gains, what is known as ends and scarce means, which have alternative uses. This is known as scarcity definition given by Professor Lionel Robbins. We have another two definition. We will give you Professor Samuelson and Professor John Maynard Keynes. Another two definition is there by Professor Samuelson. He is also another Nobel laureate. His definition is known as growth definition. According to him, economics is the study of how man and society choose with or without money to produces various commodities for consumption, how, now and future. Professor Samuelson is telling that economics is the subject which man produces different things for the consumption of the current period and the future period. It may involve the introduction or use of money or may not use of money. But this is the consumption, and for consumption, whatever they produced, it is called, the total process is called the economics as per the great economist Professor Samuelson. Another is this Professor John Maynard Keynes. His definition is known as, in his names only, Keynes definition. According to him, economics is a study of administration of scarce means and determinations of employment and income. It is the extension of Professor Robbins' definition. Professor Robbins has told first time the definition of scarce resources. By advancing on his definition, Professor John Maynard Keynes has told, he studied more and tell that it is the study of administration of scarce means. Scarce means we have capital, we have land, we have manpower. It is scarce. It is not, it's unlimited. So Professor Maynard Keynes told how the process of determination of scarce uses to produce the employment and income. This process is told as the economics. This is the 5 definitions we have known. This is the all renowned definitions. Now we are in the age of the advanced economics, modern economics, but still we have to learn these 4 definitions of economics. Now we will start. According to the definition of economics is over. Now we will start the different types of economy. We are very pleased to announce that we are starting the online classes. Please contact in this number for appointment and timing. In 1933, Professor Ragnar Fix has defined economics into 2 parts, division of economics. One is microeconomics, another is macroeconomics. What is microeconomics? Micro means small. It studies behavior of small economic units of an economy, like a consumer or a farm, like one person's household items, household expenses, household income, what is known as the microeconomics. And macroeconomics, it studies the aggregates of an economy or a economy as a whole. It aggregates the all country's economy. It added so many microeconomics, like all households of India, and they are becoming the total economic wealth. This study is known as microeconomics. For example, microeconomics, we studied a one family income and expenses of India. It is microeconomics. If we studies the income and expenditure as a whole of the country, like that union budget, it is known as macroeconomics. Microeconomics is known as the small, it studies the small portion of a farm or a particular industry or a particular consumer. This is called microeconomics. Macroeconomics as a whole, this is gross development product, GDP of a country, is the main indicator of the macroeconomics. Microeconomics is a small portion that farms the profitability on the one consumer expenses, demand and supply. What is the difference in the micro and macroeconomics? First one is the scope. Scope microeconomics is related to a only small things, consumer or the farm. Macroeconomics as a whole country. Another is the tools. tools is the for microeconomics is the demand and supply for an individual units or a consumer or a farm. In the macroeconomics also demand and supply, but it aggregates on the value of on the basis of aggregates demand and supply. These are the main two definitions of microeconomics and macroeconomics and the differences. Another next we will start the definitions of economic activities and non-economic activities. Human lives are full of activities. We humans are doing so many activities. These activities can be divided into two parts. One is economic activities, another is non-economic activities. What is economic activities? Economic activities generally related to money or exchange of other products. First, we'll see the economic activities. Economic activities is different parts is number one production, number two distribution, number three consumption, number four exchange. Number one production. For economic activities, production is necessary in different organization, different types of industries. We have so many types of industries. We will tell you in the next classes. Different types of industries, different things we are producing. For what we are producing? We are producing for the consumption of the human beings, and for the consumption we have to distribute these products from the factory to direct consumers. So for the production to reach the consumers for consumption, we have to distribute the products. There are the supply chain management, different transporters that may be rented or owns, that production produced quantities are going to consumers or like our general peoples in the market through distribution. After reaching through distribution, people consumers are consumed these products. And how they are consuming? They are purchasing the products from the markets, from the distributors, from the malls, from the supermarkets, and they for this purchasing they have to give the money. By paying money they are purchasing the goods. This is called exchange. Without exchange no person can consume, because they have to procure the products, they have to purchase the products. For this they have to pay the money, or they can, another previous process was the barter system. In exchange of some products they have to give some products and they have to collect the other products. But this barter system is now is not in existence. So we have to give the money in exchange for the products from the markets. These are the total process of economic activities. First we have to produce. This is when we produce in the different types of industries. Then we have to produced items we have to send to consumers in the markets. For that we require the distribution. There is warehouses, there are different transporters. After reaching the markets, the consumers, the retail customers, the human beings have to purchase these products, and for this purchasing they have to give the money in exchange to procure the products for their consumption. This is known as the economic activities. Discuss about the non-economic activities. The difference between economic and non-economic activities is the money. In non-economic activities we don't require the money. What is non-economic activities? For example, done for social satisfaction. Social satisfaction means we have arranged one marriage party or friends party. This is for our social satisfaction, self satisfaction. This is not related to money. This is called non-economic activities. Another main point is there is no financial gain loss, because finance is not related in the non-economic activities. And third one is we cannot measure in money terms, because this is not related to finance, no exchange of money. For example, social activities. We can doing so many activities through NGO, non-government organization, for the self-development of the different backward persons. We are political activities. So many persons are involved in political activities. These are non-related to finance or amount of expenses. So this is known as the non-economic activities. So we are now concluding the first chapter of the economics. In the next chapter, we will do the second chapter of economics. Thank you.